Hello everybody and welcome to a new festival guides. Today we're going to talk about Elektrum Festival. Elektrum is really freaking good. It's the second time they're doing this, so it is a pretty new festival, but it is by Intense, so there's a loads of experience in the organization. And last year was really freaking good. So Elektrum is 2 days. It's the 14th and 15th of October. It is during the day. It's also outdoor, which is kind of crazy in the Netherlands during October, but last year the weather was amazing and I love to see stuff like this that are a little bit different. In this video I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about Elektrum, so all the details about the festival itself, the location, tickets, lineup, whatever you want to know is going to be in this video. And if I missed anything, let it know in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have tips and tricks yourself. Of course, everything I'm talking about I'll link down below as well. So let's dive into this. So I have my little cheat list here as usual. My nails don't match anymore, I'm sorry. But let's get into it. As I said, 14th and 15th of October. It's not a weekender, so there's no campsite. So it's 2 separate days. On Saturday it starts from 12 and it's still 12. On Sunday it starts at 12 and it's still 11. And then of course, 12 p.m. till 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Keep in mind that the minimum age for Elektrum is 18 years old. There are still some tickets available. There are tickets for Saturday and Sunday separately, but you can also buy them as a combination ticket. So if you want to go to both, it is really a lot cheaper to get them in one go instead of buying them separately. I think they're almost sold out though, almost, not quite there yet, but pretty close. So if you do want to get tickets, I would get them as quickly as possible. Something you can also buy in the ticket shop are lockers. So if you want to reserve, make a reservation for a locker, you can get one up front. Also, you can also buy transfer tickets there for your bus transportation. I will get into that in a second. Hi Ginter, are you being annoying again? As always when I'm filming. Say hi. Hello. Oh. Talking about transport, it's pretty easy to get to the festival. Just navigate to this address, Hollandstiep Liemde, and you can follow the yellow signs to the parking. If you can buy separate parking tickets, one for Saturday, one for Sunday, but last year you could also buy them as a combi ticket. So if you're going both days, that was a lot cheaper to do both at the same time. Also, if you're going by public transport, there's a lot of options. The nearest station is the one in Bokstel. There are transfers going there the whole freaking day. On Saturday they drive from 11:30 till 1. So 11:30 in the morning, 1 in the night. And on Sunday 11:30 in the morning till 12 at night. So there's enough time to get to the bus and actually get back to the station. You can order a return ticket for this online. Talking about the location itself, it is really pretty. I had been there before. Actually, We Are Electric it used to be at the beach and then it moved to the location that this is at right now. I always freaking loved We Are Electric and I was really excited to be back at this venue last year for Elektrum, which I know the names are similar, but they have nothing to do with each other, completely different festivals. But I really liked it. It's really nice. It's in the woods. And the stages are pretty close to each other, but you can still walk around and everything. I really loved it. As I said, there are 5 stages. Did I say that? I don't know, but there are 5 stages. There's raw style, hardstyle, up-tempo, hardcore, and classics. Last year, 2 of the stages were outside, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, 2 of the stages were outside and 2 were tents, and then you had the boombox, which is more like a small bunker kind of thingy. What do you call it? Like a container. I'm assuming this year it's going to be the same, but there will definitely be places to go when it rains. Last year the weather was freaking amazing, so let's hope that's like that again. Talking about the weather, it's in October. If you're not from the Netherlands, this is what it looks outside now. Can you see that? You can't see it, but it's freaking gray and it's just September. It can be cold in October. It can be rainy. It can honestly be anything. As I said, last year the weather was pretty good. It was 21 degrees with sun. I don't know, I'm just making the degrees up in my mind, but that sounds about right. But definitely check the weather. If it does rain, definitely bring something like a poncho or a raincoat. I think I just got these at Action, but as you know, I do have a discount code for Festival Supply, which is Alena 2023. You can get a lot of stuff for the rain there too, including rain boots, which if it really does get muddy, that may be really handy. I would also always recommend bringing some dry clothes. If they do say the weather is going to be really bad, you can either put them in your locker or leave them in your car, but just some dry socks and a sweater and something that will keep you dry in the rain will save your ass. Also, usually when it does rain, they give they give these out at the bars or people walking around. So definitely try to stay dry. As I said, part of it is intense. Haha, intense. But part of it is intense, and the whole thing with like doing outdoor stuff where it's cold and then going in a tent, it's usually really freaking hot in a tent. So I would definitely wear layers if it's cold outside. Put on a sweater, something you can just tie around your waist and easily take off. Also, I would bring something like a fan. You know, I have the XXL fans from Festival Supply as well, but you can also get a smaller one, which is just as effective, but these are really fun. I'll leave all these products and everything I'm talking about, also all the FAQ stuff from Elektrum itself. I'll leave it down below so you can check it out. But as I said, code Alena2023 for Festival Supply. From what I remember, drinks and food were pretty well done at Elektrum. I didn't have really any time where I had to wait long at the bar. There was enough food. As I said, it is from Intense Festival, and there it's always really good as well. I would recommend bringing something like a Hold You Be if you're not willing to run around with your empty cup. If you haven't really been to festivals this summer, or like the past year, I suppose, most festivals in the Netherlands are doing a recycle system right now. That means you get a recycle token when you get in. You have to give that recycle token when you get your drink. If you don't give a recycle token, you pay extra for your drink. Then if you get your drink, you give away your recycle token, as I said. And then when you get a new drink, you have to hand in your empty cup again. So you either hand in an empty cup or a recycle token. Of course, if your cup is empty, you could go to the bar and get a new recycle token or a new drink. But if you don't want to like hold it the whole time, this one is really handy. You can also do it with an elastic, or there's different ways to do it. I know a lot of people that stuff the empty cups in their pockets. But for me personally, I barely ever have pockets when I'm at a festival, so I would have to stuff it in my fanny pack, which is not ideal. So this one is really handy. I just hang it on my fanny pack and put the empty cups in. Also keep in mind that you don't get caps, bottle caps on your bottles. I would suggest bringing a party top. You have these soft ones that I really like. You also have the hard plastic ones, both also Festival Supply as well. Last year Elektrum was still working with tokens. I believe they still are, so you get your tokens at the start of the festival, get a coin keeper or anything else to put it in. I would suggest bringing something like a fanny pack. Also, I found this in my closet and I wanted to show it to you because I saw someone using this at Decibel actually. It's like you can put drinks in. You carry it like this and you put drinks in. Like, that's so freaking handy. Festival Supply sent me this as well. I'm sorry, I'm talking about them now instead of the festival, but this is really freaking handy. Anyway, those are some of my tips. Toilets were free last year. I'm assuming they are again free. Also tap water you can also get at the toilets. As I said, there are 5 stages at the Elektrum Festival. I'm gonna go through them and I'll leave the lineup right here so you can actually properly read it. But it's also of course on their website and their social media. There's no timetable out yet as I'm filming this. However, if you want to make a timetable once it's out, I would recommend downloading an app like Epic. I've talked about this before, but Epic, which is APPIC, you can make your timetables in there. Not all festivals have their own apps. If they do, that's really handy too. I really like festivals that have their own app because you also get notifications about updates or things that change or whatever. Epic is just a very basic app where you can do a lot in it, but I just use it to make my timetables and I get a notification when the artist that I want to see is almost playing. So on Saturday we have the Shujo, which is the main stage. Last year this was a tent, by the way. I'm assuming it's going to be like that again. Then we have the Koibito Tachi stage, which is an up-tempo stage. I'm assuming this is going to be a big tent as well. Then next up we have Elche. This time Elche is classics. I fucking love it. We also have Soparaitsu, which is the extra raw. Last year this was the outdoor stage, which was really cool. And Elche is obviously outdoor as well. You've probably seen it before at other festivals. And last but not least we have the Boombox. Obviously, I don't know if the stages are going to be exactly the same this year. It could be that they're switching some stuff around, but this is how they did it last year. I really like the classic stages. It's really interesting to see the lineups there. I freaking love classics. I think it's smarter doing it in Elche. I think it may be a little bit busy during some sets, but I think it's a really fun stage for classics. It would be really good to see the extra raw outside again. Last year it was fucking packed. Last year they also did like a show in the main stage and stuff. Main stage looked really cool. Honestly, the tents looked really cool. Sometimes you just get a tent and it's nothing, but they really they really went the extra mile and it looked fucking amazing. The show was really good. So let's see how that goes this year. If I forgot anything or if you have any questions, please let me know below. Also, if you have tips or tricks, especially how to keep dry and warm in October. Last year I just wore a onesie, by the way. I wore a onesie and I just tied it around my waist when I went like inside, which was really handy. I get my onesies at Student Onesie, where I do have a discount code Alena10. I'm not sure if it's still working, but you can try it out. But yeah, something like that's really handy. I honestly would just wear some layers. Anyway, I've been rambling this video, so I'm just gonna say bye. Like and subscribe. I will be vlogging 2 days at Elektrum, so I'll see you guys there. And for now, I'll see you guys in Australia because that's where I'm heading next. Bye bye!